I always make sure I listen to myself because life taught me the hard way, you know, to stop listening to other people's opinion because I feel like other people's opinions doesn't take you anywhere. All they do is take you and keep you in the same place, you know. It make you the opinions make you feel bad, even if they're good or bad, or even if they're good or bad, you know, because you asking another human for validation is because you don't trust yourself. You know, when trust will be in you all the time, no matter what. You trust whoever who's controlling your phone. You trust the person who fly your plane, but you take that plane. Why you don't trust yourself and take that risk and change your life? It's in you. It's your decision to change your life. Nobody else's decision. Because if you want better for you, you just have to look for it, and you're gonna find it. My grandma told me that in this world exists the good and the bad, the positive and the negative, and you choose how you want to think. You have to take care of your thoughts so you can gain control of yourself. All of us receive a lot of thoughts on a daily basis. All of us receive negative, positive thoughts. But isn't you, is your decision what type of thoughts are you letting, what type of thoughts you letting in your head? You're letting in and letting go in your head. And you don't see that the way you're thinking, that's the way life treats you. It's about controlling your thoughts. Learn how to trust yourself. Every time you have to take a risky decision, do not go out there to look for an answer. Do not go out there to look for an extra opinion because it would not help you at all. When you trust yourself, it's like you trusting the divine, you know? You trusting that little voice in you, that little voice that will take you really, really far. It's not good for you to listen to other people
Hello.
because sometimes, hey,
Hi. Look, I'm sorry.
no,
Oh, I didn't mean
oh
to.
no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Okay. I just want to take care of my business over here around
All
with
right,
you.
it's okay, it's okay.
Okay. That way.
I got you. So as I say, I feel like listening to other people's opinions is like you're listening to somebody else's life, you know? Because they thinking different and you're thinking different and you have a different life and they have a different life. And you know, they have different stuff going on. So why would you listen to somebody else's mouth? But you could just listen to your thoughts and listen to yourself, you know, to get better at yourself and not feel bad for what people say. You have to build that secure home yourself, you know, that secure space in you that is only for you. To keep it private, to lock the door, you don't let nobody in. I have that little space in my mind, and that's my trust. I let that little space in my mind control every decision, every thought, every word I said. I let that little spot. I let that little space let me be confident and let me express myself the way I want to express myself without being scared, without caring what people have to say. Because no matter what you do, at the end of the day, even if you do good or bad, people always have something to say because they don't feel comfortable within themselves. They don't know what they want in life. So they have to look outside and look for something to judge in order for them to fill out that little empty space they have in them. They'll fill it up with bullshit. with things that doesn't help them. That's why I said you control everything that is coming in your mind. You control everything in your mind. You control your own thoughts. You control your answer. You control when you answering to another person. You control if you wake up or not. You control if you eat or not. If you don't trust yourself, I can't believe this. Learn how to trust your heart. Trust in you is the most important thing in your life. The only person that is supposed to have 100% trust in you is yourself. And you turning your back on you because remember, all these people doesn't know what they want. All these people is doing noise. All these people screaming that they want life and more stuff and they want a better life, but they're not doing nothing to change that. They're not doing nothing to change that thought. They're not doing nothing to change that perspective or seeing the world. So that's why I say you have to really be careful with what type of opinions you letting in and you letting in you just letting in your mind. The world is really loud, and the world will make you feel bad for what they said or their opinions, because the world is so bad, the world is so dirty that it's just something in humans that made them judge each other and make more problems. But humans are not even trying to change that. They keep complaining and complaining and complaining, but they don't change the way they perceive the world or their perspective of the world. Because I know some people and their perspective, they think like judging people or having an opinion all the time is a positive thing. But it's just the way they think. They think that that is good, you know, and they make anybody feel bad. And a lot of people are judgment givers because they have problems within themselves. They haven't healed that part, so they have to say something about it. They have to make another person feel bad because they're empty inside. The world always gonna have an opinion on you for the way you express yourself, for the way you dress, for the way you talk, for the way you carry yourself. You can be the most confident person in the room, and there's always somebody who not gonna like that because they're not confident themselves. But does that have something to do with you? That's when you ask yourself that question. All right. So you don't have to care. You just have to let it go, let it flow, and let life handle with them. Let life, karma, or whatever handle with them. You don't have to handle. You don't have to put yourself in that situation. You don't have to bring yourself all the way down to that person level, because you could be right here and another person right here. And I'm not talking about financial, but when I'm talking about spiritually. Or you could be vibrating high, and this person could be vibrating this way, and by you listening to that person's opinion, you come down to the same vibration as them. And that's what happens when you listen to people's opinion. That's what I always talk about. I always tell my cousins, I always tell my friends, I always tell my even my mother, I even always tell my brothers, trust yourself. Every decision you take, trust yourself. Do not think it twice. Do not go out there asking for a double answer, when you already have one in you. It's not like that, man. You have to remember that you are going like this in life, and whatever you let introvert in that's you letting that thing control your life. The moment you let a negative thoughts in your mind, that's the moment everything change. The moment you let a positive thought control the way you see the world, that's when everything change. Everything is in front of your face. You don't have to go nowhere. You don't have to overthink. You don't have to, you know, double question that. Because I feel like the way you experience life is something that it shouldn't be asked. You should be trying new things, experiencing new things, and discovering yourself. And how do you do that? By trusting yourself. In order for you to discover yourself, you have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself in a way that nothing, nothing can destroy that trust that you have in you. It's easy. You just have to look within and not look outside and not listening and live life like you just existing. Not just existing, but like you just here enjoying life on your own way. That nothing bothers you. That nothing make you feel bad. That nothing make you think in a negative way. Because why? Because you trust yourself and you trust that you have the power to do whatever you want all the time.